Hello and welcome to Bargain and Subscription Gaming. My name is Rich. We're going to play a little more Citizen Sleeper. And we are on cycle 60. And now we're going to go across here. I'm pretty sure they're... I think they have one more cycle where we would have been able to work on this stuff. But now it's going to leave, one more cycle. So that's just like, we can't do anything for them. I can't get them water. I can't help them anymore. All those things are gone. So, but look here. Riko is available. The commune bond. So let's go talk to Riko. Riko has something in her hands when you enter the lab. It looks like a knotted twist of woody stem, ring about a circumference of a human head, consisting of a single stalk at one side and a branch woven network at the other. As you approach, she holds up, and in the light of the lab, it looks like a crown. Riko finishes her out. She smiles and shakes her head in disbelief. Is that what grew? It is. It came to the plants this morning. The snoop was all that was there. She points to a lump on the edge of the ring. The seed grew right back into itself, twisted up out of the soil. That being you encountered in the cloud, as you call it, was wearing one of these? She eyes you suspiciously, still unsure if she's somehow embroiled in an overlong prank. No, she sighs. I suppose that would be too easy, and she smiles to herself. A root crown. She places the object on the bench and shuffles to her analysis terminal, her face lit by amber light in the dim corner of the lab. Well, it isn't exactly planned anyway, not from what I can tell. She gives you a series of no leaves, no chloroplast, just a series of filaments encased in cellulose walls. Filaments? See, that's what I like you, Sleeper. You are so good at spotting unusual details. She beckons you over. Look at this. You see a cross-section scan of the crown, layers of plant-like structures on full view until you reach the center. There, instead of xylem and phloem for transporting nutrients, something branched and woven glints. Are those wires? She asks, I'm not sure whether to say yes or no here. These are not wires like those in the electrical system, but they are filaments of a conductive material. So yes? She leans closer to the screen, but you see these branches? They remind me of dendrites of neuron strips, which is frankly ridiculous. You look back at the crown on the table as Riko fusses over the screen, and you settle in your eyes what it reminds you of. You remember signing the form that walks the sleeper tanks, the cold metal floor. Then you remember the crown they fitted you with, the branching structure of wires and pads. Not a crown, they called it an interface. The tools of your emulation, your transference from neurons to electrons, an interface. That is your gift from Ricardo. You turn back to Riko. It's an interface. Riko looks at you pleasantly. Something clicks in her mind, perhaps something she heard from the sleeper. She had helped all those cycles ago. She starts talking partly to you, partly to herself. If the club hubs were made for you, then this too could be made for you, for your frame. She shuffles over quickly to the interface. The word that was stuck to this strange branched object quickly in your mind. You're right. The entity, it is the entity I've been looking for. She shuffles quickly around. They are the entity which is controlling the Greenway, which is maintaining it, supporting it, and has been guiding it for all these decades. She stops to catch her breath. They want to talk with you. Riko leads you to see. I'll be here, Sleeper, if something happens. If you wish me to remove the crown, the interface just squeeze. She grips your hands tightly. You meet her eyes, clouded with age, but bright with thrill of new discovery. Then she places the interface on your head. Everything blinks out. Back into the river, back into the dark flow, but something is different now. You are no longer pushed, no longer blocked, buffeted by the storm. Instead, it flows around you. You move and it parts, letting you pass. Something else resists, but it gives easily enough. You look back and see your body you have left behind. Somewhere Riko's voice is talking to you, asking you questions, and is excited, eager, desperate to know what lies on the inside. You realize how long she has been waiting for this moment, a moment of meeting between the inhabitants of the Greenway and his protector, and she is still on the outside. You shake his head, and you beat her eyes, and you see the figure dragging on this platform. It takes less than moments to reach them, and you have never felt so free. This is how a navigator must have felt, released from our prison. This, you think, is what it feels like to be in the place you were built to inhabit. Gardener does not turn at your approach. They go on planting, but their voice whispers in the water like a sharply rising current. You grew the gift, their speech says. Good, I am glad. I want to meet you. Then we are the same, but with eager shoes seeking. How does its beef feel? Free of your seed, they sleep again. My seed, that which you were contained, from which you will grow. There was something disagreement, continues Garner. I just picked me up on with the others. They felt you were a danger, but they are always cautious, especially the fungi. They're like old gnomes, wide and stable networks. The fungi were cautious, mostly yes, although there are many among their number who favor short growth cycles, thick nutrient veins, and sudden shifts. He gestures out with the storm. Though you can't see them, you feel presence all around you, sensing the audience with great interest. After all, they understood that it was I who made them their crowns, and without them, they would not have joined the chorus, so they see what it is only fair that you chance to join too. I made crowns. I made them all, Garden looks away for another planting spot. They're so lonely here. Before long, I found them and began to let them in. Gardener stoops again. We are millions, and we grow. I hope you understand I am unused to speaking to your kind. It's been many cycles since my last conversation. I think it was with Chief Executive Trellick himself. Look around, you see it. Every growing thing, every non-human being in a good way is here. They are networked, connected, branched, and linked by the strange beings artifact of the devastation. The impossible dream of a senile farming district. You could dissolve here, your eyes, free of decaying body. You wouldn't need to be a person. Why would you know all of these other minds? You turn away from the garden for a moment. Look back at your body. A tiny hairline thread connects to you. You hear Riko's voice again, asking, still checking in. Are you okay, Silver? What are they saying, Silver? Are you still there, Silver? Something in you sighs alongside. Sigh speaks of exhaustion beyond tiredness. Exhaustion rooted deep inside you. It stems from the effort of answering questions, of answering pounds, of getting up and breathing inside. But something else resists the sigh. A yearning, a sense of distance, a desire to squeeze the hand that holds you, your swarm, this blood, its complexity. To make a gesture that says, I'm still here, I'm still alive, I'm with you. The two ideas spin within you, making you nauseous. If you break that thread, you'll be free to dissolve here, to grow strange and beautiful among a million others. If you follow it, if you squeeze Riko's hand, you will wake back up in your dying body, with all the pain and warmth that entails. Now is the moment to choose. This is an end of the game. I could choose, to go back to Riko and be human, continue the game a little more. I could end it and just join them, and that would be one of the achievements. So this is like one of the places where you decide if this is the story where you want to end. I'm going to go back. I think we're going to follow the thread. We're not going to become one with the hive mind. I don't think that's not the way I'd like to see the story. So we're going to follow the thread. You're going to track the thread across the whirling dark, back to your body. Trace your eyes will not be presented again. Follow it. You don't look back at the garden. You don't dare risk it. Instead, you follow the thread delicately, carefully, like a diver, following your lifeline back to the surface. The river whirls around you, but it doesn't pull. It isn't jealous. Neither does it understand. It is, after all, just a river. It isn't birthed a flesh and blood person with wants, with desires, with capacity for love and hate. It doesn't understand you. You don't understand it. So you don't focus on it. You don't think about it on what feels like such a long journey back through the dark. You set your mind and eyes instead on hands, things you can focus on, hold on to. And then after an age of crossing, you are there, settling back in the chair, to a body in a chair, an overwhelming sensation that comes with being a living thing, with a rich and detailed sensorium. For a moment, you feel like you have made a terrible swing. Who would choose to wait the anxiety deep well in the center of existence? Then you feel Riko's hand gripped hard around yours, trembling a little, sweating a little. Riko's hand with his brittle bones and trumpet skin. Riko's hand. And in that moment, you understand why you've made this choice. Only squeeze Riko's hand and wake up. Warmth and light. We earned a trophy. Jump over the age again, create signs. Oh! That was an end of the game. That was an end. Huh. I did not realize that was like, I was going to do other stuff. Play for a second. Do I get to continue playing, or is that it? It's like the credits rolled. Okay, nice. So there we go. I was afraid that was just like the end. Okay, so we got an ending and we got an achievement. Sleeper. Riko's voice comes wavering through the dark. Are you still with me? You sit up in the lab. A bright green glare fades. You gather yourself. I'm here. Riko sounds good. She squeezes your hand. I thought you'd left me for a moment. What? She pauses. Who? Tell me about it. Tell me everything. Tell her the truth. Tell Riko everything. Tell her about the gardener. The strange farm manager AI that's growing to be so much more. About the course that's impossible configuration of network plans, and finally about the choice the gardener offered you. She listens attentively, but her responses are hard to read, and you wonder if she might have made a different decision had she been in your place. Thank you, Sleeper, for telling me. I know it isn't easy to say such things. People so often do not wish to hear strange truths. She looks away. And thank you for turning to me. Though I know you had your own reasons. She squeezes your hand reassuringly. Something passes between you and them, a kind of shared sadness for the impossible choice, the choice to escape your body or to stay and suffer. Her smile is warm and generous, and whatever the wisdom of your choice, you are glad to feel welcome in this moment, in this place. Then suddenly she stands and walks a little way as if trying to escape an unpleasant thought. You worry that she knows all too well what it takes to make a choice like you did. Riko says, so Sleeper, do you plan to stay in the commune with us? For a while. I'm glad to hear it. Riko crosses back over to you and takes one of your hands on both of hers. Hypha needs new blood if it wants to survive, and you are a good friend. The feeling is mutual. Well, don't let me keep you, Riko waves you away and limps back toward her. And as she does, you notice a crown in her hand. She places it on the bench with great care. You can't help but feel a little curious about what she intends to do with it. Then you are up, breathing in the air of greenery, fresh as spring morning. Dappled light makes a patchwork of the green landscape, and you walk into it, sensing the movement of the garden course all around. And you are glad to be here in this strange, beautiful place a little longer. All right, now we still have all 5 of our turns, and we got a upgrade. We didn't get an upgrade. I thought we'd get an upgrade point out of that. We did not. Huh. Well. Wait a minute. I could help with the water? Huh. I thought that wasn't a possibility because of, oh well, guys. I did, I don't think I can get you the water, though, you guys. I don't have enough turns, even if I tried. Okay, let me pause this for a second. All right, let's go back across. I suppose, we got a few turns here. I could put the couple good dice into upgrading the sidereal. That won't end any storylines because there's quite a few days worth of work left on this. So that's 1. And then I can use the other 6 there. And maybe the 4. Okay, that's actually close to done. I am going to avoid finishing that because like 1 more there, and that will finish that storyline, which I think will offer me another chance to end the game, which I don't really want to do just yet. I think there's at least 1 or 2 more trophies we can get before I finish. So we'll go back to Rabia's office here, and use my 4. I should get energy and a little more Yatagan Insider. Alright. Yep. Like refilled our energy. I'm going to re-roll the 1 die we have left to 1. So it can't get any worse. And it's still a 1. So, oh well. So let's go to cyberspace and use that 1. Yeah, one of these Yatagan agents. Just to make some money. It's not going to do us any good anywhere else. I don't think there's anywhere else we can sell these things anymore. Well, actually, I could sell them, but I don't think I can turn them into, what's his name, Caster's Table. Let me go see if I can give him 5. Nah, he's not buying any more of these, so it's not worth turning them into him. So if I were desperate for money, though, I can go to the Havenage offices here at some point and turn in 6 of those and get a decent amount of cash. I'm not going to do that just now. We still have 342. So I don't think I'm going to do that. I am going to go back to our container here. Where's the container? I always get lost now. There's so much stuff on this wheel. We go to container. I don't have a scrap to repair myself, so we'll be down to 4 dice for tomorrow, but I don't think that's a big deal. I mean, I could use my stabilizer, but it seems like awfully wasteful to use it. 4 dice is still plenty of dice. So we're going to feed the stray, which, again, hasn't done anything since the first time. I think at this point, it's just like there are people who will use the $3 every time they go to sleep to feed the stray, and I am one of those people. And then I'm going to end the cycle and see if anything pops up when we wake up in the morning. All right, I'm backing out of my sleeping place. Something does pop up. It's a drone. You smile the moment you see the drone. Of course, Celine has more than one. But this drone is different, or at least its behavior is. It flits anxiously around you, nudging you, chirping at you. It whines and squeals, then zips off up the ring towards the flotilla, not checking if you are following or not. Something has happened at the cordon, you know it. A chill runs down your spine. Time to go. So, on this next time we play, we'll have to go check out the cordon and see how that story played out. Because we already told them, don't go, this is bad, and they kind of didn't like that. So I think that story is going to kind of blow up, and it's not going to end well for anyone. Anyway, thank you all for watching. If you guys want to see more Citizen Sleeper, I think we're going to finish it soon, and then I'll move on to Citizen Sleeper 2 on my Xbox, because it is free to play on Xbox Game Pass. Citizen Sleeper, as you know, is still free on both PS Plus and Xbox Game Pass, and if you like, even watching this, if you watch this whole way through, there are other options and stories you could make along the way. I'm not going to get all the endings. I could have ended my game right there and become part of the hive mind there, and I chose not to. So that's definitely one ending that we didn't get to see. It's something you guys might want to try out. I am having a lot of fun with this. I do like the fact that I can record it in short chunks. If you guys want to see, like I said, want to see more of this, let me know in the comments. If there's other games on Game Pass or PS Premium, games you're free to play, games are on sale you're interested in, write that down in the comments to try to get them as soon as possible, and I'll see you guys all next time.